put my legs over you.
All right, folks, good morning. Welcome to...
It's a great way to kick that off.
It is.
There we go.
I'm capturing that as a still. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Tuesday morning of AWS reInvent 2023. We are here live on the Expo Hall floor.
Yeah, look at this.
The excitement is palpable. That's my word of the day. I learned that. And with me, I have my partner in crime, Calvin Hendryx-Parker. Calvin.
Hey. Well, I'm excited to be here, Chris. Thank you for having me. Oh my gosh, this is like my 6th reInvent in a row with you.
Six?
Yeah,
six with me.
Six with you.
But how many total?
Oh, 6. Well, I met you at the very first
Did we
reInvent.
do the first one?
Yeah.
Besties.
You were my very first reInvent buddy.
Aww.
And we've been friends ever since. I love this guy.
As longtime watchers know, this is our person on the street interview vBrownBag process, where we go around and harass unsuspecting folks from around the world who have come here to reInvent and pick their brains, probably about generative AI this year.
Oh my gosh, I'm certainly all the rage. Have you seen the party rock vests?
I've seen the vest. I've made the app. I have my own little party rock. Yeah, absolutely.
I have not gone and done that yet, so I need to go finish the challenge.
I have created a party rock app that helps me with my Terraform code.
Well played, sir.
Thank you.
Well played. That's very nice.
It helps me when I'm trying to figure out modules and providers. I have not created one yet to help me build a provider yet, but we will get there. It's teaching me how to do Go now, so that's pretty sick.
What do you think is going to be announced this year? The big thing.
AI.
There's going to be an
AI, something.
We don't know what it is. I feel like Amazon has been holding back on releasing something big. I mean, they did the Bedrock thing, and it's like, okay, SageMaker, but there's not that thing. Like the Party Rock is like a taste.
Yeah,
I think
it's a teaser. It is an app tarif. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of Swami's talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
What comes out of Werner's talk on Thursday. That's the one we're going to be doing the wave in the front there.
Look for us.
So what about you? Oh, actually, first, for those that haven't met you, please introduce yourself.
So I'm Calvin Hendryx-Parker. I'm co-founder and CTO of 6 Feet Up. I also run the Indianapolis Indie AWS user group meeting, and a general all-around great guy. Oh, and a hero.
And an AWS hero.
Yep.
Hot schniggity.
They're a good bunch. Nice people. Yeah. I like the heroes.
We enjoy ourselves.
We do, yeah.
So for you, this reInvent for 2023, what do you think? What's the thing that you want to hear? What are you excited about?
I mean, I want to hear what they're going to provide as far as like infrastructure and frameworks for folks to really go to the next level with AI.
Yep.
I feel like the tools you had to date are very technical. You have to have there's a pretty high bar still for doing like machine learning training. It's not a super high bar. Everybody has some great infrastructure for it, but the average person who may be interested in building an ML model still isn't able to just be like, I'm going to go pick this up and go. Right. I think that may be what we're going to see.
Yeah, a little bit of connective tissue to get some.
Because that seems to be like Amazon's thing. It's like, we're going to take interesting tools, make them even easier for you to use, and then we will host them for you as a service.
That seems to be the model.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do with that with LLMs.
Yeah. And then the other thing I'd like to see is more advancements. I don't know what they're going to do with EKS, if there's some ECS announcements. I'm always excited about containers, so I want to hear what kind of container things are going to come out of reInvent this year. We already got the scalable lambdas, which was a big deal, and which can run containers. I mean, I think there's 19 different ways or more to run containers on AWS.
Is it 19 now?
I think it's 19,
Holy mackerel. It is an embarrassment of riches. We are paralyzed with choice.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Nice, okay. So for myself, obviously, I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with AI from a DevOps perspective.
Yeah.
How they are going to better facilitate the creation of your code pipeline. Can we have AI help us write our tests for our HCL? The answer is yes. We're actually coming out with that. So.
Nice. So that would be awesome, because it's not, again, another technology that's very, very powerful, fairly accessible, but there's still a bar of entry. Like you know, things like loops aren't obvious right away to people who want to build infrastructure.
Especially for curmudgeonly old sysadmins like myself
and me.
So there is the potential for a lot of exciting offerings this year. Another thing that I'm also curious about is how we are going to ethically use AI. The security of AI, and when I say ethics, I don't just mean the ethics of racial profiling and stuff like that, but the ethics of your training models, like using some copyrighted material and irritating some author, and what are the ramifications of that?
Yeah.
So,
well, I think if you kind of followed Biden's executive order around the AI, that's exciting because there's actually a lot of jobs created in government to put people on that spot to help them understand and guide our own government through these kinds of processes. I think there's some unobtainable goals in there around monitoring and testing and reproducibility, because
unattainable goals?
Unattainable. I think there's some things that they baked in that are a little. They think they were like maybe talking points, but they're not real. I don't know how you get to.
It felt more recommendy than edicty.
But when you get down into the bits about reporting, foreign nationals reporting on their usage of compute in the United States to build models, who cares at that point? Like, they can get infrastructure in their own places or other places in the United States.
Right.
So I'm not sure why that got added in there. But again, I'm excited to see what comes out of the ethical use and ethical training. Like, how are we building on this technology to actually use it to its fullest and augment human capabilities?
It's certainly going to be an exciting time. We will see how. I mean, it's one of those things where we are riding a hype cycle right now.
Yeah.
There's people out there that are making this the next silver bullet, which, as we all know, never comes to fruition of meeting all of everybody's expectations. So it's interesting to watch this cycle go through it the same way we went through it with containers, the same way we went through it with virtualization. It's.
This one's got a lot more legs, though. I feel like the average person is now using ChatGPT to assist them in their everyday content creation or making decisions or planning a vacation. It's approachable by not just the geeks in the room.
Giving it his credit card information, all kinds of stuff that we could create a wonderful foot gun with and shoot ourselves with. All right, okay. I will stop being doom and gloom. Anything else that you're thinking about? Anybody that you want to meet here?
I mean, I'm excited about meeting anybody who's a CTO here. I'm really looking to connect with the CTO community. They're kind of my tribe and my people, and they're the ones who I want to know how they're doing, software development. What practices are they following, and can we add them into kind of our playbook of best practices that we use with our customers? So I'm actually interested to talk to CTOs.
Awesome. Well, we're certainly in the right place for it.
I hope so.
All right. Well, Calvin, as always,
thanks, Chris.
Wonderful having you on the show. Wonderful hanging out with you at the conference. This is my conference bestie, by the way. And we will see you the next time.
Sounds good.
Oh, and I got a tattoo.
Look at that guy.